Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick homemade charcoal water filter in case you lose power, you lose water, somehow it's not safe to drink. Different areas go into water warnings where their water is contaminated or some other aspect. And so I'm going to show you how to do it real quick with some of the materials that you already have at home. This is what we started with right here. This is some creek water from the creek behind me. It's right here in this little ditch area. It's a kind of a runoff from the mountain, and so definitely collects water when it rains, but since it's a lot of runoff, you don't want to drink it straight out of the creek, so you want to filter it. But again, this is what we started with, and this is the finished product right here. So nice and clear, but this is filtering, step one. Step two, I would sanitize it after this. If you have iodine tabs, chlorine tabs, stuff like that, definitely to kill off any bacteria or viruses, or you can boil it. So there's different methods involved, but this is just a video to show you how to filter it and how to set it up and do it. Let us begin. All right, so what I have going on here is these are, turn this off. These were coals out of the wood burner, and so I'm going to soak these, get them cooled down because I can't find my other bag of charcoal that I had already prepared. So I'm going to get these cooled down, and then we'll crush them up and use them for the water filter. This was a log, like I said, that didn't burn down all the way, and so I took the hot coals out and then doused them in water. That's why it looks a little wet, but they're going to get wet anyway in a filter, so it's okay if they're wet right now. You want to get fine pieces, not a complete powder, but you want to definitely get it a lot finer than big chunks like this right here. So this is, if you don't have a hammer, you're out in a wilderness setting, a couple rocks, get a log out of your fire that is still burning down, and do it that way. I just happen to have this hammer, and just makes it easy. So I'm gonna continue to process this, and then we'll show you the next step. But this is a good consistency. We've got some bigger chunks, a lot of smaller stuff. So this is going to be the base layer of our filter, and we're going to stack it. So we're going to stack this. This is going to be on the bottom. We'll put this in our container first, and then we're going to add basically sand, gravel, very fine gravel, sand. And then on top of that, we can use dry leaves crushed up. We want a good layer, and this is not by any means, going to be the best, but it's an improvised filter that you can make on the hurry if need be. Of course, the thicker layer of charcoal that you have, a thicker layer, even multiple layers. If you do charcoal sand, charcoal sand, charcoal sand, the more layers, the better. But this is going to just be a tutorial on how to make an effective filter, quick and easy, to filter your water. All right, here is the container I'm going to use for a water filter. Basically, this jug's been sitting outside for a while. I just drilled a couple holes on the side, ran 550 cord through it, paracord, whatever cord you want to call it. It's hanging off this tree. I had a hook in this tree, and so I just basically hung it off here. Right here at the bottom, the opening, I just had an old rag and used the old hair tie to hold that in place. And this is where we're going to layer our charcoal in first, and then we'll do the sand, gravel, and then we'll use these dead leaves around for the top layer. Here I got the charcoal that I crushed up. We're going to start adding it in. That. Back it down a little. Just like that. Okay. As you can see, it's filled in right there. Then we'll get our layer of sand and rocks. All right, we got some of our gravel now. So we're gonna dump this in like that. Spread it out. Okay, like that. All right, now I'm gonna go and actually get a bunch of dried grasses. All right, got some grass here. Tons of it. There's some dried leaves too. But I'm gonna go ahead and smash this down in here like this. Sorry, let me get the camera better. You want a good thick layer of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some more rocks on top of this just to keep it compacted. Okay, here goes our rocks on top. They can be a little bit bigger since it's just to smash the grass down. Like that. Let it get down. This 550 cord should hold. That's why it's called 550. Should hold 550 pounds. Here, you're going to want to run some water through it a couple times. It's going to help let everything settle because, you know, the charcoal still has to settle in, and you'll see some dirty water coming out. But once you flush it a few times, it should start working really good. All right, just showing you the creek that I'm getting this out of. Okay, this is pretty gross water to just be wanting to drink out of it or fresh like this. Well, not really fresh, but straight out of the creek. All right, there's some creek water. Pretty nasty. We're gonna flush this a few times. So you just slowly pour it in. And it'll start to work. It's already dripping down there, as you can see. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get some more water. We'll flush this some more. Get a lot of stuff going on in it. There we go. It's pretty gross. All right, I'm gonna pour some of this in this mason jar, just so we know that's what it looked like at the beginning. And then this one, I'll go ahead and pour into our filter. Nastiness and all. And then I'll go ahead, set up another jar underneath, and we'll get that going. And then I will set up a time lapse here to get us going, and we'll watch here what happens. Clearly, you can see a difference in. Let me get that leaf off of here. It actually got frozen to the side because we're below freezing here, but you can see this. Let me get it to focus. There we go. To this here. That's just something stuck in the jar. That's pretty clear. So that's how you make a charcoal filter on the fly, real quick. You know, the whole process maybe took 30 minutes to make it, and then you know, letting it drip. But once you get a good collection, then you can just swap it out, put another jar underneath there, or whatever other vessel you want to use to collect your water. That'll work. But again, this is filtering it. I would still boil that and sanitize that water just to be safe, but that should have all the odors and tastes like normal water. because of the charcoal that's in there. And so I'd say that works pretty good. I hope you enjoy. If you can, like the video, share it around, subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. I'm going to start adding more things like this to the channel, just little tips and tricks on how to provide these basic necessities of life. So thank you for watching.